Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dami. I'm a YouTuber based in London, Ontario, Canada. I love to share videos about how you can successfully move to Canada as a student, and also I love to share my lifestyle living in Canada. Feel free to join the family by clicking on the subscribe button, and also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and also don't forget to share with your friends and family, anyone that you think may want to come to Canada soon. Anyways, without any further delay, let's move straight into today's video. Okay, so guys, in today's video I'll be sharing 7 reasons why it's best to come to study in Canada. Okay, first reason I have here in my list is quality education. Like, I don't think I can say that enough. Canada has like very top-notch education. Like sometimes if I'm always wondering like, this work is too much. Like the education is top-notch and they will teach you well. They will teach you like the basics of everything you want to study. You would start from like the basics to you graduate into like full understanding of the course you're doing. So they take time to teach everybody. They take time to teach people coming from different countries, regardless of your initial background, regardless of the background you have initially. So they would take time to teach you, make sure everybody gets what they are like, gets value for the money they are paying basically. Another reason why you want to consider studying in Canada is the opportunity to be able to work while you're studying. So if you come to Canada as a full-time student, you have the opportunity to be able to work in Canada for up to 20 hours in a week. That means you can work like 5 hours in a day for 4 days. So when you come in, you'll be given a study permit, and on your study permit there's a little corner on the study permit which states that you can work for up to 20 hours in a week part-time. So you'll be studying full-time and you still be able to work part-time. So this time you'll be able to get like Canadian experience and Canada work experience. It might be difficult to get the job at first, but trust me, when you get the job, it will be easy for you to get other jobs. Maybe subsequent jobs, it might be easy for you to get subsequent jobs. So you have opportunity to work while you're studying, because you're paying a lot of school fees, and you might not a lot of people have people from their country, or maybe parents that will still be funding them when they come to the country to study. So they will need money to like keep up for house rent, maybe for accommodation, for feeding and basic things like that. You might need money. So this gives you opportunity to be able to work and earn money while you're studying. Another reason I have on my list is multicultural environment. Canada is a very multicultural environment. There are people from different tribes, different cultures, different countries. Like, you can be walking on the road and you meet someone from India, someone from China, someone from Zimbabwe, someone from Nigeria. Like, you meet people from different countries. You can be walking somewhere and like everybody's from different countries. So it's a very multicultural country. It gives you opportunity to meet and mingle with people from different parts of the world, and like learn their languages, try their foods, try things that you maybe might not have opportunity to try if you're in your own country, where everybody is like from the same tribe, or maybe you have just 2 tribes or maybe 3 tribes in your country. So it gives you opportunity to meet people from different parts of the world living in the city that you're living in, or the city your school is. It gives you opportunity to just like feel a sense of belonging in the country. So that's been said, the next point I have is opportunity to get a postgraduate work permit after you're done with school. So if you finish your study, if you studied full-time from a designated learning institution, you have the opportunity to be able to get something called postgraduate work permit. So if your program is for a year, you get a postgraduate work permit of 1 year in addition. And also if your program is for 2 years, you get a postgraduate work permit for 2 years also. So that makes a lot of sense, because definitely you're paying a lot of money to come study here. So it's just good enough that they give you opportunity to be able to work and earn like part of the money you paid as school fees. This also gives you opportunity to like get the Canadian work experience sort of. So if you intend on living in Canada, if you intend on like staying in Canada after your program, after your postgraduate work permit is done, at least during this period that they give you opportunity to work, you'll be able to get and grasp like a lot of Canadian experience, work experience. You learn like what they expect from you, you just learn basic things about the work field of Canada and like the work life in Canada. So when you finish that your postgraduate work permit, it is easy for you if you eventually decide to remain in Canada. You'll be able to have you'll be able to add this 1 year postgraduate work permit, the experience you got during this 1 year, you'll be able to add it to your CV or to your resume. And even if you return to your home country eventually, you'll be able to say, okay, yes, I have a foreign work experience, which gives you higher and a better opportunity to get a good job back in your own country also. So another thing I have on my list here is peaceful environment. Since I came to this country, since I came about 6 months ago to this country, I've heard a few things, a few bad things, but it's been peaceful all along. There's no cause for, I've not heard any maybe gunshot or whatever like that, compared to some other countries that we know of. There are some countries, or some people from their own countries also, they have they're experiencing a lot of problems in the country. There's unrest, insecurity and things like that, but trust me, this country is really safe. At least to the best of my knowledge, it is safe. Things are going smoothly. There's really no cause for alarm. There's really no cause for you to be scared or fidgety. Definitely you still need to make some safety precautions. You can't just say because somewhere is safe you'll be walking anyhow or do things anyhow. So you still have to be safe on your own part, but still it's a very safe country. It's a relatively safe country. And yeah, the next point I have is opportunity to get a permanent residence after you're done with your program. So Canada gives opportunities for people that came to study in their country to be able to remain in the country, which I've said before. You get a postgraduate work permit, which allows you to work, and during this process you can also start working to gain your permanent residency. That means you'll be a permanent resident of Canada, which is very, very good, because right now they need a lot of people in their country. As they said, they want immigrants in their country as of now, as of the time I'm making this video. That is what Canada says. And yeah, they consider a lot of students. Right now, this year, a lot of students have come in, a lot of students have been given their permanent residency, a lot of students have been given opportunity to remain in the country, which makes a lot of sense. If after you pay that kind of money, that huge amount of money, you want to remain in the country, to be able to weigh your options if really you want to go back or you want to remain. So that makes a lot of sense. And there are several routes to get this permanent residency. So there's the federal skilled worker, which you can apply from any part of the world. You can apply from your home country, from anywhere. Anybody can apply for the federal skilled worker. As long as you are a skilled worker, you'll be able to apply for this. And there's also the Canadian experience class, which is for people that are already in Canada. If you have worked in Canada for a period of 1 year, I think, if you worked in Canada for 1 year, you'll be able to apply for the Canadian experience class. And there's also the provincial nomination. These are the three most common routes to be able to get your PR in Canada. So there's the provincial nomination, which there are I don't know how many provinces are in Canada, but I know there are more than 5 provinces in Canada, I think, and most of these provinces have their provincial nomination application method that they use. So you can just apply and be a permanent residency and be a permanent resident in that province. So they will invite you to apply. So you apply and prove that you will remain in that province for, I think, 1 year. You have to live in the province for at least, I think, about 1 year or 3 years. I'm not really sure. Do your research. I'm not really sure. So, and also you can apply for this one from many parts of the world. But if you are already in Canada as a student, it gives you opportunity. It gives you an upper hand, because I know of Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan is a province in Canada, and they have the provincial nomination for students, people that studied in their country, international students that studied in their province. They have a provincial nomination route for students like that. So you may want to consider this if you are coming to Canada. Then a final point I'm going to make, which is like a bonus point, is for people that are already married or people that have families. Canada gives you opportunity to come to Canada with your family, even if you're coming to study. So if you're coming to study in Canada for maybe 1 year, they give it because they want people, they are very concerned about uniting families and things like that. So they give you opportunity to apply for your study permit, for your study visa, and also apply for your family, maybe your spouse and your children. So they give you opportunity to apply for them also, and if they grant them, you guys can come together, or you can arrive in Canada, and after arriving in Canada you can also apply for your family back home, which can only be your spouse and your children, because they want your spouse and your children to be together. They want you to be with your spouse and your children. They don't want to, because of you studying, have to like leave your family for that period of time that you're studying for. And also, while you're studying full-time, your spouse can also work full-time, because you are only allowed to work 20 hours per week, which allows you guys to be able to save even better, and you'll be able to focus more on your studies than focusing on working to gain more money or things like that. So yeah, with this point, I think I've been able to like convince you. I'm not convincing anybody, I'm just like trying to make a point that Canada is a good place for you to study if you're considering coming to Canada from any part of the world you're watching this video from. If you're like still weighing your options, Canada has you have opportunity to like do a lot of things in Canada. You have opportunity to remain in Canada if that is your end goal. Like, you have so many things to benefit also. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've watched up until this point and you've not subscribed, like, why? Why are you watching the video and you're not subscribed to my channel? Please subscribe right now. Please subscribe, and also give this video a thumbs up. And thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.